What's up, guys? My name's Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. It is Sunday, September 7th, and we're going to go ahead and play some pips. We're going to play all three difficulty levels. Let me know in the comment section how you guys did on this, and then leave a like on the video if you want to see more pips. So here we go. We're warming up with the easy one. Okay, we got a straight line. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if we can do this. We got, low numbers. I guess it makes sense with these all being low sums. So, reminder, these numbers here are sums, so these regions have to add up to that number. So this one being 0 means 0, 0, 0 is how we get to 0. So, in order to place this double 1, we have to put it over here. Because if we were to put it over here or something, it's obviously right there. I'm not going to explain this. This should be pretty straightforward. That means this one has to be 0, 1 here. So the 2 there is going to be, looks like the 1 and the 1. And then 1 and 2. Okay, I could put this one in like this, but it just doesn't feel right to put in a 2 before the 1. We need to have them all go up in order. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then a 2 to end it, to make it look nice and pretty. That 2 being flipped around there would just mess it up. But we could have flipped it around. It would be the exact same result. Just not as pretty on the eyes. So now, let's move on to the medium puzzle. I would love it if they had like just a straight line here. Please, please, please. Oh, okay. So it's not a straight line. It's like a loop. But I'll take it. So this will be interesting. So one thing I'm noticing here is about our dominoes down here. We don't have any 1s and 2s. So that is interesting. So we do have an equal region, which is going to have 4 of the same number. So what are our possible candidates for that? I like looking at these regions first just to see. I mean, I'm sure we can't get started here yet because we probably have multiple things. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 3s. We have 1, 2, 3 zeros. How many 5s we got? 1, 2, 3 5s. So that's not enough. 6s, we only got 2 6s. 4s, we only have 2 4s. Okay. So I guess this one has to be our 3s. So we do have a double 3, so let's think about where that has to go. It has to go in the middle. Because if we put it right here, there's no way to put a 3 here without also having a 3 there. So we would need another double 3, which we don't have. So it has to go in the middle. That means that these ones are going to have to stick up. But we know there are 3s. So there's a 3 4 and a 3 5. So I don't know if this is where we have to start with asking ourselves in this 10 region here. Again, these have to be a sum of 10. So I don't know if it really makes sense to ask this yet, if it's the 3 4 or the 3 5 there, because I think it could be either. Because we can always put 3 4 and have a 6 to add up to 10, or a 3 5 and have another 5 to add up to 10. Well, okay. Since these are all large numbers, 10, 11, and 10, so we know that the 10 is going to be either 6 4 or 5 5 as how we add up to them. The 11 is 100% going to be 5 6. So we know that. So that means that our zeros, all of our little numbers, have to be in these empty spots that don't have anything on them. So I could maybe think about putting, how many zeros? We have 3 different zeros. So let me think here. Do we have a 1 or anything? We don't have any 1s, right? So we know our 3s go in the equal region. We know our zeros go on the outside here. So what's our extra number that's not going in these regions here that have numbers on them? So we're going to have 0, 0, 0 in these, but it could be a 4 or a 5, I suppose. It might just have to be a 4. How many 4s do we got? We have 2 4s. It might not have to be a 4. We have 3 5s. Okay, so how about this? We know one of the 5s goes into this 11. So that means we're only going to have 2 5s left over. That could be this region here. Here's a question. I don't know. Again, I like asking questions, and me asking all these questions might be kind of taking up time where I could be solving it a lot faster. But I am interested in these questions, even if it's not the right way to go about solving the puzzle in the fastest way. The interesting question that I have is these 10 regions, is it possible that we could solve this in two different ways? So like the ways that we can reach 10 is 6-4 and 5-5. So one of these is possibly a 5-5 and the other one is possibly a 4-6. Could it be that we could flip-flop them, the 4-6 and the 5-5? I'm definitely curious about that. We only have 2 6s, so they can't all be 4-6. We don't have enough 5s for them to both be 5-5. So they're definitely 5-6 and definitely 4-6 as the other one, these 10 regions. 5-5 and 4-6. So these 10 regions are different. My question is, could they be flip-flopped? Because we do have a 3-5 and we do have a 3-4 to make this lower 10 here 1. So that I'm really curious about it actually. I'm not really thinking about the solution yet, but let me think about it. I mean, I feel like the only way to go about this is with just trying it out. I guess the question would have to be, how could this top one be 5-5? It must be 5-5 by putting a 5-6 in like that. So something like this would work. Or no. I did that wrong. I see. So if we were to do it like this, we wouldn't be able to make that top one 5-5. Because this is really the only way to make this one top 10 5-5. Because our other 5 here is attached to a 3, and that 3 has to go in the bottom section. So that top one can't be 5-5. And since we know that they have to be different, okay, so that's how we figure out that they cannot be flip-flopped in this puzzle. So, okay. So this is how we are going to have to do this. So this one's going to be 5-5 over here, and this one's going to be our 6-4. So we have a 3-4 over here. Okay, so that means that this top one has to be 6-4, which means that our other 4 goes right here. So one of these 6s has to go in here, and it has to be this one. Okay, so that's how we have to do that one. It is an interesting question though. It is interesting to pose the question of knowing that like one of the 10 regions is a 5-5 and one of the 10 regions is a 6-4. Why can this bottom left one not be 6-4 and the top one be 5-5? And I just tried it out and it didn't really work. So that is interesting. And yeah, no, I enjoyed that just because of the placement of them. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on, I suppose. Yeah, we just didn't have the dominoes for what we needed to accomplish there. All right, the hard puzzle. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one does not look like a straight line or anything. Okay, let's change my region. Let's see how hard this is going to be to set up. Let's make this a little bit bigger here. Maybe I can't make it too much bigger. I'm not sure. Should be fine. All right. So what do we have? Ooh, this is a weird one. Greater than 15 here? Okay, greater than 15. So 16, 17, or 18. Okay, so that's going to have a lot of big numbers in it. Wait, are these dominoes arranged in order of... Is this a new thing? Do they set up how the dominoes look for us? Like, I thought that sometimes they're just all mixed up, right? Like, the big ones can be up front and up top, and the little ones can be down bottom. But they kind of arranged everything here to, like Has it always been in like order of like small to big? Because like all of our zeros are up top and our only sixes down here. Our five, I mean, they're kind of like, yeah, interesting. I never noticed that. I don't know if that's been a thing. Okay, well, one thing that we can do for sure on this one to get started is we can put our 1, 0 over here. Because this region has to equal 0, and this one has to have a 1. So we know that that goes there. What else can we do? Can we just build off of this? This one has to have a 0 here and has to go into a less than 3. Okay, going into a less than 3 is interesting. So the less than 3 has to be a 2, 1, or 0. I don't think it can be a 0. Well, it can't be a 0 because we have to put a 0 in here and attach it to something. So one thing we can say is this 0, 4 cannot go in here. Actually, the 0, 3 can't go in here either because 3 is not less than 3. So the only other 0 domino we have is a 0, 2. So that means that these two have to be 0 here. Okay, so because these two here have to be 0, both of our zeros are going to go in there. So 0, 4 and a 0, 3. Now this region I feel like is, it just means they all can't be equal to each other, so they just have to be 4 different numbers, which I feel like that's going to be hard to do. Or it's hard at this point to determine where things go. I feel like that might just be like what we have left over at the end. Not really. We'll see. Excuse me. We'll see once we get there. But I wonder if I can determine if this is 0, or excuse me. I wonder if I can determine right now whether this is 0, 3 or 0, 4. Do we have 3 4s or 3 3s? We have plenty of 4s. How many 3s do we have? 1, 2, 3. I feel like we have enough 3s. Okay, let me think. This top right thing here. One thing we can say for sure is that whatever goes up here at the top here has to be a double domino. So our doubles are 4, 4, and 5, 5. It could clearly be a 5, 5. I'm trying to think if it would be possible to be a 4, 4. If this was a 4, 4, then whatever we have connecting these two would have to be a 4 and whatever is here. So it would have to be something attached to... So then this one would not be able to be a 0, 4, because then this would have to be a 4, 4 domino right here. So if this was a 3, 4, is that possible? It is possible, just like this. Okay, so that is possible. So we can't really eliminate anything there unless we don't have a 3, 4. No, we do have a 3, 5 domino here. Do we have a 3, or do we have a 4, 5? That's interesting. We don't have a 4, 5. So if this was a 5, 5 here, and we put a 0, 4 here, we don't have a 4, 5. So if this was a 5, 5, this would have to be a 0, 3. Wait. So it can't be a 0, 4 because we don't have a 4, 5. So both options, whether I put a 5, 5 there or I put a 4, 4 there, both ways, this one has to be a 0, 3. So I can't determine yet if this is a 5, 5 or a 4, 4 because we have a 3, 4. And we have a 3, 5. Right? Don't we have a 3, 5? Yeah, we have a 3, 5 and a 3, 4. So we don't know yet if this is 5 or 4 over here. But we can say either way, this has to be a 0, 3. Which is nice because now that means that our 0, 4 is limited to go over here. And now knowing that these are 3s... okay, this is weird. This is not equal sign. Well, we can't put a 3, 4 in that. We could put a 3, 2 in there. We could put a 3, 2 or a 3, 5 in there. If we were to put the 3, 2 in there... No, hold on. If we put the 3, 5 in there, then we know that this has to be 4s over here. But the question is, do I need the 3, 2 somewhere else? I don't know. Oh. This 2 region right here has to be 1s. So 1, 1 and 1, 4. Or 1, what'd I say? Sorry. 1, 5 and 1, 4. The 1, 1. These two. So one of them's going down into a 6 region. The 1-5 cannot go down into the 1-6 region because we would need another 1 here, and we only have 2 1s left. So that makes this one... wait, but the 1-5 can go right here. It would make a lot of sense for the 1-5 to go up into the 10 region. But theoretically, we could put a single domino here that equals... I mean, the only one we have is the 5-5. And I don't know if this is possible. We might need to save our 5s. It might be bad to waste all of our 5s right there. Although I can't see it immediately in the short term. I could probably think things out in the long... we're probably going to need some 5s down here. So, I mean, my guess... Oh, this is hard. My guess is that this goes in here. Okay, either way, for sure, this is a 1-4 down here. I don't know if I should tackle this top left yet. Well, let me just put this in first. So this is a 1-4. So that means this is a 2 here. And the 2 has to go down into the not equal sign. We have a 2-6. We have a 2-3. We have a 2-5. Maybe I'm going to have to go up here right now. This is hard. Maybe I have to, like... So what numbers can go into the not equal sign? So we don't have any more zeros. We don't have any more 1s to use because the 1 has to be up here. So because of that, we need 4 different numbers that are not 0 or 1. So it's going to be 2. How many 3s do we got left? Can it be a 3? There's 1 3 left, though. Yeah, there's going to be an extra 3. It could be a 3. In fact, it might have to be a 3. Unless the 3-5 goes over here. That is always possible. This is possible here. And it's actually very likely. Because then we could have something like a 2-5. Oh no, your 2-5 would have to go down like this. I am sort of, hold on, I haven't really fully calculated this yet. But my intuition is based on how many 5s we're using right now. My intuition says this has to be our 4s over here, because where are we going to put all these 4s at? We have so many 4s, and they can't go in the blue region. They don't seem useful over here in the top left. Okay, this is just a gut feeling based on where our 4 is going and how many 5s it looks like we're going to have to use. Because this one's greater than 16 and we only have 1 6, which, by the way, is this 6 just going to go in there? I might not have to. But then that's a double number down there. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I just realized that this has to have a double number in here. So, all right, so the 5-5 can't go up here. Okay, so one of our 4-4 is either going to go here or up here. So what is the math on this? 4-4, this is greater than 15, so it'd have to be 16. So we can't, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, that's very obvious. I should have seen that a long time ago. So this is 5-5. This has to be greater than 15. So this has to be equal at least 16. Right. There's only a limited number of ways that this can go. And because of our limited number of 6s, meaning we only have 1 6 in this entire puzzle, that makes that one pretty straightforward. I wish I would have. That would have been so... I could have done this one so much quicker. Oh my God. Okay, well now we know this is 3-4. I feel so dumb for overlooking that. Anyway... 3, this has to be our 3-5. So we have 5. No, that does not. Right. No. I don't know why I had the 5-2 there. That was just sitting there because I was looking at that earlier, but that is not how that goes. Yeah, if I'm putting a domino into the puzzle because I'm curious about if it's a possibility. I should not leave it in there because that's confusing me at that point as far as why did I have a 2-5 in there? But no, I did not put that in there as a, I just put the 2-5 in there thinking, is this possible? I was like, yeah, this is possible. But I don't know why I left it there. I should have not left it there. Anyway, we got the puzzle done. This could have been solved very, very easily with me realizing that this number right here has to be a double number. Has to be a domino with two of the same on there. And that would have led me to the conclusion that it was in fact the 5-5 and not the 4-4 because of math. By the way, because I've been watching so much Cracking the Cryptic with their Sudoku, Simon, in the UK, not in America, but you say maths and not math. And because I've been watching so much of them, I am just starting to use the term maths. And that's so weird to me because we don't call it maths. We call it math. And honestly, I like the sound of math, the way we say it in America, not in the UK. I like this more than maths. I'm just going to say adding an S to the end of, after a TH sound, it just sounds weird to me. It's just hard to pronounce. I like math, but I was very, very tempted there just to say maths. And I don't know why. Just, it's weird. You listen to people that are from a different area, different region than you, and like the different language stuff, and like I'm just like starting to just talk like that, and it's so weird. Anyway, yes, using maths here to figure this out. That's the way you're supposed to solve these for sure. And anyway, yeah, there we go. Let me know how you guys did on this one. This was fun. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. That easy puzzle was actually really funny because it was just 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. I thought that was hilarious, and it was 0, 1, 2, 3. So, oh, I'm on the wrong scene. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more Pips, take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys next time. I've been burping a lot on this one. Jesus.